April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and 33 WYTV has partnered with Mahoning County Children Services to raise awareness about that issue. As part of our Positive Parenting initiative, we're diving into recognizing warning signs of abuse and neglect. Here's Pinpoint meteorologist Ryan Halicki with how to recognize signs of child abuse and neglect.
Every 30 minutes, a child in Ohio is abused or neglected. Nationally, I believe it's every 10 seconds.
Mahoning County's Children Services spokesperson Jennifer Caller calls child abuse and neglect an epidemic in the U.S. She tells me there were 1,128 cases opened and investigated in Mahoning County last year. That's out of 4,663 reports.
We do really rely on the community to be our eyes and ears, because we can't do our jobs investigating, allegations of child abuse and neglect reports unless the community is able to recognize and make those reports.
Abuse and neglect happen in a variety of ways. These are common signs of physical abuse.
Burns, bruises, black eyes, any other injuries that look suspicious or maybe unexplained.
Neglect revolves around cleanliness and health.
Unkept, dirty appearance, a child that looks malnourished, maybe they haven't eaten. Also, inadequate medical or dental care. If you notice things like, medical issues that seem like they are ongoing and never addressed, or dental issues.
She says when issues appear repeatedly or in combination with others, it can indicate abuse. There are also behavioral warning signs.
If you notice a child seems depressed or has general anxiety, maybe about going somewhere or seeing a particular person, becoming, maybe they were outgoing and all of a sudden they're being passive or withdrawn.
In instances of sexual abuse, behavioral warning signs can be a child acting out the abuse with dolls or peers. Unexplained knowledges can also be a sign.
If a young child has an unusual knowledge of body parts or sexual language or, anatomy, things that maybe they would not know about, and all of a sudden they know, that might be something to suspect that they might be being sexually abused.
Reporting suspected abuse is key to ending it. If a child is in immediate danger, always call 911. If danger is not immediate, report suspected abuse and neglect to your local Child Protective Services so it can be investigated. Contact info for those agencies is on your screen. Not every call may rise to the level of abuse or neglect, but the ones that don't can still lead to valuable resources being shared. And without any calls, abuse and neglect continues.
Because if you suspect something's not right, you're not sure, make that call. Because again, I can only stress that might be the only time that somebody advocates on behalf of that child to end that abuse or neglect that's happening to them.
Ryan Halicki, 33 WYTV News.